Here's the therapy center where I spend a lot of my time, and right next to it is the carpentry workshop where they make adaptive equipment and a grinding mill that's very noisy, which is why I'm narrating. So inside the therapy center is this beautiful play structure built by the carpentry workshop, and a trapeze and swing, and really great equipment, some therapy balls and big bolsters, and a standing frame, which we take with us every time we go for outreach. And if you can imagine, in this room there were 20 people today, moms and their kids, learning about assistive devices. So my part of the presentation today was to talk about adaptive equipment for feeding and things like that. So part of my training in OT school was to make low-tech assistive devices. So I got to put on that thinking cap for this presentation. And here are a couple of things that I came up with. So oftentimes people have trouble gripping things. So if you don't have this motion, it helps to have a universal cup. So this is just made out of it's just like one long strip of fabric wrapped around and tied on to this little spoon here, and we bent the head of the spoon so that it would be easier if you don't have this motion. And then another option would be to use a shoelace, or really any string at all. So this is the shoelace from my shoe, and again, you don't have to grip it, it just stays on your hand. And then some people find it really hard to do this motion, so it can be helpful to have a little bigger handle. So this is a built-up handle just with fabric wrapped around it. And then sometimes if you can't grip, it can be helpful to have little handles on things. So put on some handles with tape. The suggestion is for duct tape. I didn't have any duct tape, so we just used masking tape. But yeah, made a strip here and then taped it. Both two handles, and now it has two handles, and that's easier to grip for little hands. So there are my little low-tech devices. Woohoo for occupational therapy.